Good evening. Welcome to the stream. You noticed some changes then? Yes, I have some new tech. So hopefully things will all go to plan this evening. I'm just getting used to this. So hope you like it anyway. Right, tonight I'm going to attempt the scenario that I couldn't do on Saturday night with the Class 185, the one where I couldn't get it moving. So we're going to jump into that. I'm going to turn the camera off and away we go. How is everyone this evening? Hope you're all doing okay. Looking forward to this. Yes. Like I say, hopefully I won't mess this one up. Oh, can't wait till I get my my SSD drive this week. Hopefully that'll speed the loading of this game up. Yeah, it might be funny for you, but it's not funny for me when I mess up. But yes, we shall see how tonight goes. What am I doing tonight? Well, firstly, Ben, I am going to do that scenario that I couldn't do on Saturday night. Well, it will be an investment, Edward, hopefully. With the SSD, hopefully it'll make things run a bit quicker. So, what did you think of the intro that I threw together with the screen and the music? Oh dear. How did you break it? Did you get TPWS? Guys, I've had that happen to myself a few times where I've not reacted to the AWS or the driver distraction quick enough. Thank you very much, Edward. This is literally something I threw together this afternoon. Like I said, I'm still learning how to use this new stuff. So, and I did like the music. I spent ages choosing the music to go into that start screen. Yeah, you'd be surprised with DTG stock, Edward. Right, here we go then. Right, so we shall turn the key on and we shall go into neutral. We shall put the headlights on. We shall do the driver config screen. Right, that should do that. What's the signal number? Ah, there we go. 1P73 and 677. How do you do the PIS thing on this? I can't remember. Right, so that's that set up. That should have had the head code activated. No, we're not going to Windermere. Yeah, Edward. That would seem to be the case. Come on. Not going to anywhere in Scotland. Oh! There we go. Yes. That's better. Put the headlights on. Yeah. Yep. Oops, good job I caught that. Yeah. It gets even oops. It gets even more interesting, Edward. Hence why I've chosen this scenario for us to do. Are you watching something on the telly, Ben? We are now departing Leeds. They've done a really good job with this train. Right, better put the window wipers on. East Coast 91 scenario where there's trees on the line. Don't remember that one. I may not have done it yet. Yeah, it's absolutely chucking it down in this game. Well, that's what makes it interesting. Just coming out past Quarry Hill in Leeds. Oh, look at that. Spot on. Hey! Arriva buses. And we will, on this route, we will go past Neville Hill TMD. I love this train. Yeah, it's been nice weather today. Anybody done anything nice? I've slept for a bit today. I couldn't sleep last night because I knew my new tech was coming this morning. Is that a TPE 800? Looks like one. Yep. TPE 800 in the little sidings there. Oops. Couldn't get it out of yeah. Oh, okay. What did you try? What did you try, Edward? Here we go, Neville Hill TMD. Yes, it is, Ben. 90. Oh, look, class 91s in Neville Hill there. Not wrong playing a bit of bingo there, Ben. Right, up to 70 miles an hour now. We're about to come into Cross Gates. Oh, that sounds nice. So I haven't got my head around creating scenarios yet. I mean, a lot of people that do create scenarios for Train Simulator, they actually do base their timetables on real movements. So, yeah. Nice one, Ben. Right, got a temporary speed restriction coming up, 10 miles an hour. This is Cross Gates. Nice one. Sometimes when I use quick drive, it doesn't let me stop at the stations I want. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Look at this. This is why I've got the speed restriction. The line's flooded. Nice. Let's get a screenshot of that. Orange Army out on the track, but doing nothing as per usual. Oh, I didn't realise this was a double 185 unit. Gotta wait for the speed restriction to end. Yes, that is really good, Edward. That's why I had to get the screenshot of it for the reflections in the puddle, in the flood. Yeah, probably. Right, speed restriction has ended. Let's... give it some gas. Actually, I could do with a bacon butty. And a cup of tea. Yes, Ben, it's a 6 car. It's 2 3-car units. So if I do this, look. 3. And then another 3. Ooh, fish and chips. Oh, I love fish and chips. I do love fish and chips. Oh look, animated diggers as well. Something TS22 does not have. Oh, getting a good frame rate there. There you go. Oakley. I want somebody to recreate the bin liner, Edward. So I can actually drive from near Middlesbrough through York into and down to Church Fenton. That is a beautiful sounding train. Ooh. Nice. Might have to check that one out. Gartha. Just passing Garford Station. I know that I've got the Drax. I have got the Drax wagons. They came with the ATF. They came with Chat Moss. So I could do it. Could do a chat. I could see if there's a scenario on here with the Drax biomass. That would be interesting. So, what do we think of this this train then, guys? This Class 185 from by Alan Thompson Sim and Imbue Studios. Uh-oh! Oops. I was too busy looking at the chat there. And didn't see the speed restriction. I highly recommend it, Edward. It is really nice. And there are different there is a different variation as well of the cab. I mean, most of the layout's similar, but not quite the same. I forgot about the speed restriction. So the speed limit drop. That's what happened. No, not really. I just wasn't paying attention. I should really pay attention to the game. We'll shortly be branching off at Church Fenton. Yeah, I've gone through TSRs at high speed too. Like I said, I was playing playing a scenario on the West Coast Main Line, Trent Valley, and there's a TSR on that. And that's what I did. Right. We are just coming out towards Church Fenton now. You've been here, haven't you, Edward, at Church Fenton? Train spotting. Yep, here we are, Church Fenton. I don't think I have the Just Trains Class 20. I have the DTG Class 20. Oh, JT is Just Trains, Ben. A third-party creator for Train Simulator. The route I was playing on Saturday, the Midland Main Line, that is made by Just Trains. I need to buy some more of the trains from them, actually. Really? I'll have to check that out. Ooh. Nearly got the driver distraction device going off there and cutting the train out. Yeah, it can be a bit difficult. Another Northern Rail 158. I'm guessing the weather's causing havoc on the rail. System today with all this nasty, horrible weather we're having in the game. Ooh, bouncy. Should be approaching Colton soon. And the merge with the East Coast Main Line. And here we go, we are now at Colton. Oh, that's fine, Ben. And yes, Edward. I'll have to look into the schedules. I mean, where I go and where I've filmed those that you've seen, it's not really a busy area. Oh, when I went to look at the double-headed 66 and the class 60, the 60 on the rear, or was it the 56 on the rear? I can't remember. I think it was the 60. There was another chap stood near to where I filmed from, waiting to film the same train. Like, so we had a bit of a chat. It was nice. Yeah, I thought it was a 60. What do you mean by that? Start slowing down nice and gently. Really? So you know who that guy is, Edward? Who filmed from the same location as me? What to? Can't remember. It may have been the same guy, Edward. Could have been the same guy. Oh, this is a beautiful train. Just past Holgate now. Going on to platform 11. Turn left for the avoider. Second left for the parcel sidings. And here we go. And now coming on to platform 11 at York. And just like on the York camp, there is no locos in the sidings. I'll have a look, see if I'll can find out if it was. Because if there's another video up of the double-headed 66s and the 60s, and the 60 on the rear, from the other day, from last week or whenever it was, then it, from the place where I filmed, then it will have been that same guy. Right. There's something I want to test out here. You ready for this? There we go. I did it again. I finally completed it. Oops. I was speeding 5 times. Oh dear. Right. So, let's have a look at Chatmos. I didn't do Chatmos the other night, did I? No. Class 66. Oh, there it is, Drax. But that's in the maritime livery. Okay, we'll have a go with this. Let's see if this works. How about a bit of music while we wait? Hi Dan, welcome to the stream. Made a few changes. Have a bit of a rave while we wait for the game to load. I really need to upload more tracks to the my little button machine. Sounds nice, Ed. Wood. Right. Oh, look, yes. There we go, headlights. Oh, I've put the instrument lights on. Anyone know how I put the instrument lights on? Up to my left. Oh yes. Thank you. Would help if I release the brakes, wouldn't it? More than 158. Try a TP802 at the other side. That's not gone well. I had the green. Let's try that again. That said my signal was green. I think it came with the train, Edward. Or maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I know where we're in. Well, oh, I'll have a look. Um, when I've done this, I can't remember where I got it from. Oh, listen to that ying ying. Let's have a look at the. There you go. Look, tracks biomass, and that's quite a long train. Yep, just got to sit here and wait. Yeah, I like the wagons. Well, I hope you get lucky. Nice. Always nice to get tones. So I'm waiting for that signal to go green then. Waiting for that one to go green. Ooh, 2 grand would be nice. What, as in an old classic DMU, Edward? Okay, we have a signal. I'm going downhill, so I need to be careful with the speed on this one. Oh, were you driving Weardale and Teesdale? That is a good route, is Weardale and Teesdale. Yeah, don't do that. You will rip the gearbox apart. Yeah, but I'm not going to crash it this time. I had a green signal. Keep an eye on the brake pressure. I'm guessing at some point you would like me to drive an 800 as well. Oh, we can hear that Sprinter taking off. No, I didn't have a green last time. I misread the signal. Done a really good job on this on the Manchester station section. Taking it nice and steady. Ooh, very nice, Edward. I don't actually know the route, but it is a very nice place to go. Do I have a red signal? No. Thought I was dragging the brakes a bit. That was Manchester Victoria that we just passed through. I mean, look at the scenery, man. It's really good. Yeah, I've not been up that way. Can't wait to get this up to speed. Oh. Oh, that's a bit disappointing. There's a big hole in the scenery. Yeah, I think he needs to go back and have a look at that, Edward, with that big hole. was an advanced signal there. I don't normally drive freight. I don't normally like driving freight. Oh, listen to that EMD engine power down. Nope. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, I don't think I could do. I don't think I'm supposed to do 75 miles an hour with all these in. Right, give it some beans. I mean, you have to admit, the sounds that Armstrong Powerhouse have put in this freight packs, in all their loco packs, sounds so much better than the default dovetail ones, and it does enhance the game. At least it's not got the dodgy Euro horn on it. Single yellow. They've even got the rattles and everything in it, with the cab shaking, because it tries to twist the chassis. It's not showing the signals on this either. On the map. Right, put some power on now. The spooky horn. Just sit here and Drive nicely. I do have Nottingham Lincoln. I've got the entire route. Were you not around at the start of the stream then, Edward? Because I had the camera on then as well. Yeah. See. I love my new toy. I love the new toy I've got. I can just press one button and the camera. I can turn the camera on, off. I can turn the mic on and off. I could play music. And I've turned the cam off again. Right, let's give it some beans. That livery does look nice though. Yeah, it is damn. Yeah, you were actually, that's correct. You were messing with the caps. It's the first time a lot of people are seeing my face, Dan. We got a 3-2, what's that, 319? Oh, listen to that squeaking. Is it 319? Yes. Even the carriage, even the wagon sounds on the rails sounds right. What's really blue? Let's get that window open. Can we open the window? Can you open the windows? No. I don't think you can. No. You can't open the windows. No, you can do that on TSW. Oh yeah, it is. The livery is quite blue. Okay, I was pressing the key. Did it? I'm not seeing it. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Edward. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, I was pressing the key to reset the driver distraction, driver vigilance device, and that's what happened. It didn't work. So now I've just got to wait for this brake demand. The button to reset the driver alarm that goes off every 30 seconds to a minute. I was pressing it and it didn't respond, Ben, so that's why I'm sat here at a standstill at the moment. I've got to get rid of that brake demand. The NRN, it's the equivalent. It's the older version of GSMR. Yep, I am blocking the line because when I pressed the button, that didn't work. Which means I would now have had to have contacted the signaller. So I don't know if the NRN actually the NRN doesn't work on this one, on the 66. Oh, and the hot plate doesn't work on here either. It does in the TSW. It does on the TSW version of the 66s. You need to read the guide. If you don't, you need to read the guide on how to use the NRN radio, Edward. Took me, even I don't know how to do it. I have to look at the manual. Why is that brake demand warning not gone off yet? This is ridiculous. There's got to be some way of resetting that. Yeah, that's not work. That doesn't work, Edward. It's not releasing the brakes after the brake demand. Yeah, there should be. But there isn't. Yeah, so there has to. that brake demand warning should have gone off by now. And you can't even use the... you can't even use the electromotive screen. Okay. Is the brake demand... I wonder if the brake demand is longer on freight trains. Oh, I need to find out what's the key then. Do you know what the key is? Because otherwise I'm going to have to go searching for the manual. Oops, I just pressed the trip. Well, oops. We're stuck, folks. What's annoying me is the fact that it says that the brakes are on passenger and not goods. Because you can't change the brake. You can't change the brake type without going into that. Going into this. It's got to be some way of getting rid of the brake demand. Yeah, that's still not going to release the brakes though, is it? Nope, the brakes are still stuck on. I think we'll have to do that. So we'll go. We'll do something different. we'll do something different. Any ideas of a route you want to do? That you would like to see? Let's have a look at that. According to that, well, oh yeah, I don't have the Vulcan Productions 47. Don't have the Blue Pullman. Yeah, I don't have the Just Trains. So North East England, and let's see what I've got on here. 156, 158, class 31, Network Rail, class 56, class 800, class 185, class 142. Class 37. I don't have the load hole 37. Which 31? Which class 31? That one. The Network Rail one. So what you get that with the AP pack. Do you know what? Somewhere I haven't been for a while. Is that the one I'm thinking it is? Yep, it is. Class 66, class 66, DB. Where's the AP stuff? .47 in BR Blue. That's a freight run. Class 50. Hoovers. I don't have the 52s for some reason. Freightliner 66. Oh, that is a long scenario. 150 minutes. Yeah, we won't be doing that. I don't have the class 40. 130 minutes for the XCs. Those are the default trains. Oh, tell you what. Yeah. Shall we, we'll go from Paddington to Bristol, shall we? Maybe? I don't know. Bicester to Bristol. Oh, that's even worse. 240 minutes. That's 4 hours. And these are all the just trains ones. Yeah, all the ones at the bottom are just trains. The 150. The default DTG one, rubbish. I tell you what, we'll do the London Bristol HST scenario. Don't think I'm going to drive Steam tonight then. Yeah, I know the TG one is awful, but back in a sec, folks. Ah, sorry about that. Forgot to put the mic back on. The problem is with the AP version of the HST, it doesn't have the branding on. It doesn't have the First Great Western branding on it. So you have to find a patch to put it on. Yeah, I know it's a DTG HST, but I'm not doing a 4-hour scenario with the AP one. So where are we stopping? Reading, Swindon, Chippenham, Bath Spa and Bristol Temple Meads. The good thing about that though, Edward, is you can actually save the game. So you can do, say, you could drive for an hour and then you could save it, and then you can actually go back and pick up where you left off, because the save games actually work in Train Simulator Classic. They don't on TS22. But we'll just have a nice drive anyway. Oh, and guess what? The ATP works. I didn't think it worked in the DTG version. So, what people been up to today then? Like I said, I've been playing with the tech and had a couple of hours sleep. The longest scenario I think I've done is a run from King's Cross to Newcastle on this so far. This is what the scenario, Edward, it's 2 hours. Right, floor it. This is the Just Trains Western Main Line set, Edward, and if I wanted to, if I could find a scenario, I could go all the way from Paddington to Penzance. Imagine how long that would be. Just passing Old Oak Common here. Wave at the driver. Yeah, you've got to have a good. You've got to have a nice long route to let the HST stretch its legs. Probably. I'm guessing you didn't win then, Ben. Oh, cop car going over the bridge. Nice. And a class 166. Give me a line side shot again. There we go. Had to come back inside the cab to make sure that I wasn't speeding. There we go, up to 125 miles an hour now. Speaking of that particular vehicle, the Class 37 in the police livery, I have it. It's in the it's in the one of the AP packs. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, 2 HSTs. See, some people would think that, you know, people like us are boring because we like playing train simulators and we enjoy playing train simulators, but there are people who will sit there and do a 16-hour flight on Flight Simulator. Oh dear, sorry to hear that, Ben. Yeah, I think they do. But if you can't drive the real thing, might as well drive a virtual one. Yeah, I'm also going to be increasing my RAM on this PC. this week as well, I think. "25 miles to Reading." Airport Junction, which means we just went past Hayes and Harlington. Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's true, he didn't. Oh, and guess what? We've just been hit by the... We've just been done over by the driver distraction device. The driver vigilance. Well, that's going to muck the signaller's day up again. See, things don't always go according to plan. So it gives me a brake. Well, it gives me a brake demand warning, and then still. There we go. The brakes are releasing again now. That was quick for them to release. I'm not getting caught out by that again. Okay, so don't do line side shots when you're near a station, because it'll just put the camera under the station. Oh, hello. I just got run over. Yeah, I don't know who it was either. Yeah, I know he does. He's actually quite good. Because when London Brighton released for Train Sim World, he played it, and he was actually quite impressed with it, because he drives that route, or used to drive that route. Yeah, he's quite good. His dad rail. He's obviously with him being a driver himself. He's very knowledgeable about routes and local operations and stuff. I really should speak to my friend to see if he can let me have a look at DB. He works for DB. He's my friend, my old school friend. Often posts pictures of himself stuck at sat at red lights in the class 66. I mean, there's quite a lot of good train sim streamers out there. I'm not trying to emulate any of them. I'm just being myself. If I'm knowledgeable about something, that's good. If I'm not knowledgeable about something, I either get it wrong or I don't say anything. I believe we're coming into Slough. Yep. I don't know Edward. He runs a lot of routes as my friend, but I have seen him. I have seen photos of him on the bin liner. And I also like with my streams as well. I also just like to have a chat with anyone who's watching. Talk about random things as well. So we're not all that bad. Oh. He's not online. Strange. My guess would be he would do Wakey Warrington. I also know that he's done Scunthorpe runs. So yeah. So they've been on the steel from time to time. He's been all over the place, actually, to be fair. I don't know if he drives the 60s. I haven't spoken to him for a while, actually. So I'll have to find out. I don't know, Edward. I don't know if he's works from one particular site or if he goes all over the place for route learning and stuff. I mean, it's certainly interesting. Especially when he's, sat at a red signal at 3 o'clock in the morning and it's snowing. So yeah, that is it's very interesting. I'm hoping that one day, if I go and see the bin liner pass, that he will be on it. And I'll get some nice tones from him. $11 miles to our first station stop. I don't know his schedule, Edward, so it's always difficult. And like I say, I haven't really spoken to him for quite some years, but I still like his photos and I still comment on his photos when he's driving the trains. It's actually quite interesting because he started working for East Midlands. Not as a driver, and then he moved to Neville Hill TMD, and now he drives for DB. So yeah. I have 4 viewers. Hello to the 4 viewers. Don't get you can pop by and say hello in the chat if you want. We don't bite. We're all nice and friendly. Like I say, Ben, I don't know if he does drive the 60s. He may do. Okay, Edward, mate. No worries. It's not like I'm going anywhere. Make sure I don't get caught out by the vigilance device. See, I actually find doing this, you know, sitting here and driving a train, I find it relaxing. Some people wouldn't. To be fair, I'm quite surprised that the automatic train protection is actually working on this. "5 miles to Reading." Start slowing down at about 2 miles out. The good thing about this scenario is there's no timings, so you can just chill out and take your time. Speed restriction. Or speed reduction, should I say. Yeah, no worries, Ben. It's alright. Give it some nice braking. One and a half miles away from the stop marker on the platform. That means I've got I should be able to stop well in time there. Another speed reduction. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now approaching Reading Station. If you're leaving the train here, please make sure that you have all your personal items and belongings with you when you leave the train. We thank you for travelling with First Great Western this morning. We hope you have a pleasant day. I think that time's wrong. Visit big stones. Next station stop is Swindon. Go up and over the bridge past Reading train care depot. Got all those 166s. This is where you've got to be careful because going over this bridge catches you out. Let the momentum carry it. brake. Come down the hill. Now apply some power. Now go up to 125. Welcome back, Edward. About 10 minutes, mate. We've just left Reading. We're now on our way to Swindon. No, I did the station stop at Reading though, and it was a nice station stop too, nice and gentle. So we just sit back, relax, and enjoy the drive. Edward, I think this must be the AP version, because with the DTG version of the HST, because I'm using a controller, I can usually press a button on the controller to acknowledge the AWS and the driver vigilance system, but I can't on this, so it must be the AP version. Yeah, because I don't even think the DTG version of this has the automatic train protection system in, which is this here that you can see. Oh, come on, give me a line side shot, not... That'll do. So yep, just sitting back, chilling, driving some trains. Does it not? I only tend to use the DTG stuff when I have to, like the Amtrak. Well, I did Marias Pass scenario with the with an Amtrak passenger. It wasn't too bad. I mean, I'll use it when I feel like using it. I mean, I tell you what though, the sounds of the Class 166 on Train Sim World 2 are brilliant. So much better than the 166 and in Train Simulator Classic. Make sure I don't get messed up with the driver vigilance again. Oh, and the other thing about Train Sim World as well, is when you start so when you go and start a service in Train Sim World 2, for example, all the safety systems are off, so you have to turn them all on. Whereas obviously when you're playing Train Simulator Classic, like I am now, the AWS is already active, and you do have to turn the driver vigilance, driver distraction device on. The good thing about Train Sim World 2 is that it has a full timetable on the routes. So they have simulated a full day's worth of timetables. And the London-Brighton route on Train Sim World 2 has, especially on PlayStation 5 and PC, has something like 14 or 1600 playable services. And even on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, the older consoles, London Brighton still has over 1200 services to play with, albeit with the 387s and the 377s. But yeah, I mean, I do enjoy Train Sim World 2, playing Train Sim World 2 as well. So I'll stream that again at some point. So I've got a few classic British diesels to run on Train Sim World 2. I've also got a Class 150, but it's not as good as the Class 150 on Train Simulator Classic. Yes, it does, but then again, Edward, Train Simulator is at least 12 years old. It's been around for quite a long time, and there is quite a lot of third-party content out there, whether it's reskins for trains, routes, scenery add-ons, enhancers for the game, track packs, weather packs, overhead line packs. So yeah, Train Simulator Classic does have a lot of things to do. Train Sim World has the graphic front and the the timetable goes for that as well. The timetables are pretty good, although some of them are really tight, and you literally have to floor it out of the station and slam on the brakes at your next stop. So it can get quite tight. Bishop Auckland to Darlington. Isn't that Weardale and Teesdale? because I know the route, North East England, which is by DP Simulations, which includes the East Coast Main Line to from York to Newcastle, also includes up to Redcar, I think it's Redcar or Middlesbrough, and it includes the line up to Bishop Auckland, so you go through Shildon past Locomotion, and that route also has it up to Sunderland as well, so you go from York to Sunderland. You can go from York to Middlesbrough, as well on the North East England route. I'll have to have a look at that Just Trains one then. Yes, there are a lot of requirements for a lot of the third-party routes. I mean, it's a common complaint on the Train Simulator forum that there are so many requirements for things. I think one route that I was looking at had 30 different requirements. So to play the route, you've needed to spend over 100 quid. Well, you didn't need to. You'd just be missing things if you didn't. But it's like I always said, Edward, if you're looking for a route that's good, like a third-party route, like the Harrogate Loop, or things like that, look at the requirements and then wait for a sale to get the requirements. That's exactly what I did. And I think AP, Just Trains and Steam are going to be having a sale, with it being Easter time soon. That's nice. I'll let you know, Edward, when this sale's on. Yes, very nice countryside. Yeah, no worries, man. Like I said, I get stuff that's, if it's a requirement for a freeware route that I want, I get the ones that I wouldn't ever play that are part of those requirements. I get those on sale. Haven't looked at the weather for tomorrow yet. So don't you dare do that to me. Let's play City Skylines. Yeah, I was playing Gran Turismo last night with a few friends. Finally got past a race series that I was stuck on. Obviously Gran Turismo is motor racing, so it took me ages. I actually gave up playing Gran Turismo for a while because I was just so fed up with not being able to, not being able to pass, not being able to get more routes, more tracks unlocked. I will stream Gran Turismo at some point. A little bit. Tell you what, I do need to go back and play it. Yeah, they were interesting. Yeah. Tell you what, I do need to go back and play, because I haven't played it for a long time. Welsh Marches. Haven't been on that route for a while. Yeah. I don't know, Edward. I haven't even looked outside, mate. I think it's raining on your cam right now. No, Edward, you film content for yourself, mate. That's the whole point. It's a bonus if other people watch it and like it. Yeah, semaphore signals can be quite difficult to understand sometimes. Hey, when I played the North Wales coastal route, I was in a class 158. Heading from Llandudno to Crewe. I got an AWS. I didn't get an AWS warning, and the signal that was 2 miles before. There was a 2 mile gap between the signals, and the signal I passed was at green. The signal 2 miles down the line was at red. 85-mile-an-hour speed reduction coming up. And I'm going to be speeding. Oh, you could not. I could not have done that any better. All right, I had to use full braking, but I couldn't. I cannot believe how close I got to that. Yeah, just in time, Edward. Might have made some coffees go flying though, and some sandwiches. We are now arriving into Swindon. Hope not. Hey, look, advertising Just Trades there with the Voyager. I'll do them in the platform. Chippenham will be our next station stop. Ooh, nice. Chester. I used to deliver groceries in Chester. All around Cheshire, Manchester, Lancashire and Yorkshire. Never ridden Merseyrail. How was what? I've never ridden Merseyrails. I hope they save a couple of them then, Edward. Isn't Merseyrail the only third rail route in anywhere above, you know, outside of the London and southern area. miles to Chippenham. Yeah, that's a good thing, Edward. You know, not wanting to see the last of a particular type of train. I can imagine the day that LNER and the East Coast Main Line retires its Class 91s, the good old Intercity 225s, I can guarantee stations and line sides will be packed with spotters. Oh, freight. What's that? What was a 47 doing freight? Nice. Yes, it was a 47, Edward. I want a line side shot. Nine miles to Chippenham. And then it's Bath Spa and Bristol Temple Meads. Yeah. Like, look, I've got that line side shot and I'm buried underneath it. Well, I am on an embankment, so that's probably why it's not doing it. Not doing too bad. Not doing too badly with this one tonight. No worries, Edward. Take your time. Yeah. It's not bad. It's not a bad looking route. I mean, it is an old route, this now, but... £5.5 miles to Chippenham. Braking in a minute. £2.5 miles. Nice bridge there. Sheep in the fields. Must have been. It means there must have been another platform at Chippenham there on the left. Let's just check what he's playing. Whoops. Let's play City Skylines. Oh. He wanted to go on Gran Turismo. Yeah, I know he is. I know he's probably tending to the cat or something. Next. Whoops! I got hit by the driver vigilance again. That was quick, Edward. You missed me getting driver vigilance braked coming out of the station at Chippenham. I was only doing about 10 miles an hour as well. I was in the outside cam and I missed the notification in the top of the screen. Been another long stream again tonight. Oh, you mean with the queues for the 91s? The people. I mean, the day the 91s go and they do their final services, I will probably try and go out and see them. But it would be nice to get them all together for one last time at York or somewhere like that. There's actually a good scenario on that. I think it's either the Harrogate Loop or the Doncaster Leeds York route involving a Class 91. I'm glad you enjoy them, Edward. I'm not, you know, I stream the gameplay purely for my own personal reasons. I'm not in it for money. I'm not in it for likes or anything like that. I just do it for fun. And if other people want to watch me, that's great. Bath Spa in 8.5 miles. And we're about to go downhill, and you could see the gradient change there. That was brilliant. Yeah, I do have a lot of routes, Edward. The majority of the time I will only play British routes though. I won't touch the German routes on here because I don't know how the signalling system works. I mean, somebody needs to do the Calder Valley line now. And they need to include Wakefield on it. Yeah, that's the whole point of it. That's the whole point, Edward. This is exactly the same for me. $110 miles an hour coming up. Oh, 100 miles an hour. Whoops. Am I going to stop like I did last time? Oh, he's done it again. I think somebody was working on it at one point. But I don't know what happened to it. I know somebody was also going to try and link Leeds to the Settle Carlisle line. So Appley Bridge and that would have been included. To be honest, Edward, I'm just glad that somebody decided to do the Wakefield Leeds Doncaster route. I think it was a third party that was working on the Calder Valley route. Yeah, Leeds to Settle would have been good, especially if you could do it with steam and diesel rail tours. Or even go from York through Leeds onto the Settle Carlisle. Edward, you get there eventually, mate. Like I said, look, when there's a sale on, some of the prices get reduced quite a lot. So just grab them in the sales, like I did. I did a scenario on this route, and I think it was Bristol to where was it? It was somewhere to Bath Spa, and it was a Christmas run. And you got to the station, and there was a 3 or 4 second loop of Christmas music. So I think when I've finished this route, it's going to be the last one for tonight. We have had a bit of a laugh though, because considering I couldn't get that freight, I couldn't get the Class 66 restarted after I got vigilanced. Yeah, it's, you know, some people have been building their collection up of routes for years and years. It's only taken me just over a year to get the routes that I've got now. No, it's I know which route it was. It was the new version of Southwestern Expressway, which is another Just Trains product, which actually the version that's out now is the new version, because there was an older version of it and they republished it. They went through it and redid a load of things in it and put it back out again, which is good when things like that get done. And we have now arrived in Bath Spa. Bristol Temple Meads will be our next station. Yeah, Southwestern Expressways did get it. It got updated. It got, I think it got a bit more modernised. Right, here we go. Let's try not to get... Oh, look at that! That is amazing! It wasn't exactly a nice stop, Edward. I did have to chuck it into brake notch 5 at the end. But just look at that. Yeah, exactly, Edward. That was beautiful. Yeah, it will be, yeah. Oh, I've done that a few times. Thinking I've got one more braking step and I haven't. It's like, oops. Nothing wrong with that, Edward. At all. There's a freeway route that I got. I mean, I haven't driven it much because it's based in older times. But there's a freeway route that is called North Lincolnshire, and I can actually go on that route and know the places, especially from Grimsby, Cleethorpes, Barnetby, Elsham, Scunthorpe, and I knew exactly, you know, I'd know exactly where I was, even though it's set in the old days. Might try and do that actually with when I do another stream. I might not stream tomorrow night, might stream Wednesday. See what friends are doing. But I might try the Steam on that route. Nothing wrong with that, Edward, not at all. I can tell you a funny story actually about it's directions related, but not necessarily geography related. I went on holiday to northern France, Brittany, when I was about 5 years old, and when we went back a year later, having only ever been there once, I was giving directions to my dad and telling people what was coming up. Like, oh, there's a supermarket on the left, there's a castle on the right, that kind of thing. And I was right. I had retention knowledge. I mean, I can do that now. I can drive to somewhere that I've never been to before, as long as I have somebody with me, and then retain the route to get there and back. Right, I can drive from my house to Whitby without a second thought. Yeah, the countryside is quite nice on this route. Just over 4.5 miles left to get to Bristol Temple Meads. And then, like I say, folks, that'll be it for tonight, because I'm hungry and I want to go watch some telly or something. In reality, it would probably... Oh yeah, it does terminate at Bristol. I mean, it can't be easy creating a route. I mean, some people say, you know, it's easy. You just snap the rails together, put a station here and a platform there and some signals, but you've got to think, you've got to link it all together, and if you want the route to be as sort of realistic as possible, you've got to have the knowledge of how to do that. I think that was a 153 that just went past there. More nice water there. Yeah, must be. And there's people thinking that they could bang a route out in 20 minutes and make it better than Dovetail or any of the others. I know I couldn't do it. I can't even use the scenario planner on this thing. It's too complicated for me. Just do a nice gentle slow down into Bristol now. Yeah. It is complicated. It's, yeah, and they're still not finished with it. They're still adding things on to it. I think in the last version they updated. They added Milford loop into it. A nice slow approach into Bristol Temple Meads. Going into platform 50. Oh yeah. I mean, they do, some of them do really good jobs. I mean, look at how long it's taking just trains to do the Midland Main Line stuff. Oh, hi, Jonathan. Just coming into Bristol Temple Meads now. Yeah, I've been playing this for 3 hours now. We've had some nice chats. We've had some calamities whilst playing this route. Whilst playing tonight, sorry. Yeah, it has, Edward. But I can't wait for the Hope Valley line to be added. Nice steady approach into the end of the platform. Yes, it is just trains adding to Midland Main Line. Have I missed anything going through at York, Jonathan, tonight? Apart from the usual stuff? I want to have a look at the front of the station. Oh! They've done a nice job with that. They really have done a nice job with that. Right. So that was 2 hours of Paddington to Bristol. Brilliant. Oh, dear me. How many times? I wonder how many times I was actually speeding. Come on. Come on. Don't do that. Don't you dare. Oh dear. Oh, thank you. That just took a while. According to that, I wasn't speeding it. I wasn't speeding at all. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But no, it was quite funny when I couldn't respond to the driver vigilance device quick enough on the route from Manchester to Liverpool, and I just couldn't get the brake demand off. I just sat there. I was like, no, enough's enough. Enough's enough. Yes, Edward did quite well with that. Not a single case of speeding. So yes, it did quite well. 151 miles in 1 hour 31 minutes. That doesn't sound right. 2 hours 33 minutes, maybe. Well, it doesn't tell me how long it actually took me, does it, really? Oh, I think... Is this... Oh, this is what I've driven, isn't it, today? So I've driven the Class 185, the Class 66 with the Maritime livery by GBRF, and the First Great Western train. Yeah. Well, you think about it. If you do 125 miles an hour straight, you'll go 125 miles in an hour. Obviously, with trains, you've got to stop and start at stations, though, and slow down for sections of the line. Oh, that's pretty, done pretty well today. I just need to see how many routes I actually have. Nine times 12. 111 routes. Well, maybe not quite. 111. No. 100. Yeah. I've got a lot of routes. A lot of routes. And I've got plenty of old school. I've got plenty of nice old school vehicles as well. I think next time I do a stream, I definitely do need to have an attempt at Steam, because that driving Steam, because that will be hilarious. That will definitely be hilarious. But yeah, you'll notice that a lot of the stuff is British routes. because I enjoy driving British routes. See, look at this, North Lincolnshire. Barnaby, Boston, Cleethorpes, Crowle, Horncastle, Immingham, Lincoln, Louth, New Holland, Skegness. So we've got quite a few there. Like I said, my favourite routes though is Doncaster, Leeds, York, Midland Main Line, and East Coast Main Line merge, which means I can drive pretty much the entire East Coast Main Line. Yeah, but the Louth is that North Lincolnshire route is a steam route. So I think it's the 50s or 60s, something like that. I mean, if I have a look at the scenarios for it, let's see. Oh no, that's Western Main Lines. Hang on, North Lincolnshire. Where are you? Oh, there. I've just missed it. Whoops. North Lincolnshire. Let's have a look at the scenarios for that. I haven't got the steam train on there. I haven't got this Coronation. Yeah, so Cambridge to Peterborough is not bad. It's a good route. Oh, see, got some nice. Yeah, so I think it's based. I think it might be based in the 60s or something. I haven't even got the class 101 for some reason. Got class 105. I haven't got the class 111. Oh look, class 20s. Class 31, class 37, class 37. I don't have the Ginty. Class 47. Class 47. Do I have the 55? Yes, I do. The Delta. The Deltic. Very nice. Nigel Gresley, Union of South Africa, and Mallard. Don't know what that one is. Don't know what that one is. Got Flying Scotsman as well, lads. That's not bedding, by the way, Ben. That is a throw cover, and it's a Star Wars Stormtrooper. I'm actually streaming from my living room and sitting on the sofa. Yeah, see that I've got Flying Scotsman. Very nice. That scenario doesn't seem to work. Cleethorpes to Boston. Just Train stuff again, look. LNER V2. No, don't have any of the Just Train Steam stuff. I don't even have a K1, a peppercorn. Or a Raven. I've got a Robinson 04. Yeah, see, this route's mostly Steam, so... But yeah, so when I next stream, I think we'll have a go on the North Lincolnshire route, and we'll have a go with the Steam. No, it's not bedding at all, Ben. In fact, in a couple of weeks, when I do another stream, Yeah, sorry about that. The headset decided it was going to play funny with me. When I do a stream in a couple of weeks' time, this throw cover will be different because it's my birthday in a couple of weeks, and my friend has got me a new throw cover. But I also have another throw cover under that. But the bigger one, the blue one underneath, the bluey green one, covers the whole sofa. So, and yes, I do agree that the Class 31 test train does look like an interesting one. So, anyway, guys, it's been nice to chat and play along tonight. It is now 25 past 11. I'm hungry and I want some food. So, on that note, I'm going to bid you farewell. Thanks for watching.